boy stepping in. I'm going to start getting a few more names. There's that mother energy that passed to Cancer. I'm still feeling her, but I'm going to wait for her to step forward before I start to get her name to see who I'm going to come through. But I feel like it still goes down to somebody down there. There's a young boy stepping in. He's saying to me he's only been gone a couple months. He took his own life. I'm going to leave him for just a minute. So I'm being told this is the other suicide that I have to take care of today. And then I have 2 women and a gentleman. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the young boy next. So I'm asking him to come stand beside me and introduce himself. Okay. I have like a whole long line going down like this. So I'm just going one person after the next. I have 13 people here, my guide said right now. Okay, so we're going to take them one at a time. All right, honey, step forward. Okay. Chris, suicide has been past a few months. Message to somebody in the room. Do you recognize it too? Okay. You recognize it? Huh? I'm going to leave it for a minute, okay? Because they're saying to me, there's 2, so I'm going to leave it. Because I got to find out about the suicide. You recognize it, honey? Chris, suicide? Okay. Do you recognize the hanging? Is this a friend of yours? Yep. Are you surprised about this? Absolutely, you can record it. He's also recording, so that way you can take and do the video as well. Do you understand it? Does this surprise you? I'm being told I have 2 young boys named Chris, both hangings. We're going to do one at a time. That's not common. Very unusual. Okay. This was someone that you were friends with, honey? And he hasn't been gone very long? Yeah. Okay. Hi. Baby soon? Oh, somebody's excited. I'm going to wait for that. That's awesome. Okay. Were you friends with him for just a few years? Do you understand it? Okay. You did not expect to hear from him today, though? You expected a dad? Dad. Okay, because he's stepping in behind him. That means that I'm going to read you guys for a couple minutes, okay? But I'm going to let them shift in, and then I'll sit down. Whew. Yeah. How do you know the boy? Because he keeps showing me books. Okay. Were you close friends with him? Okay, you know him? Okay. Yep. I'm just waiting for them to decide who's talking first. Because there's a father energy that's anxious that keeps holding up his fingers. 5. So I'm going to leave that for a minute because he's stepping in. You came to hear from your dad? Okay. He just keeps saying to me, alright, I'm going to go back and forth between the 2 of them. Alright, I'm welcoming the father first. He's taking my breath away a little bit, so I'm asking him to step closer to me. Do you you understand why he's saying to me she hasn't been with me since she was 5? Okay, that's the 5. Okay, good. So he passed when you were 5, honey? Okay, that's it. You just wanted a chance just to have a couple minutes with him, but he's saying to me he's helping this young boy, Chris, and that he wants to give the validation for that as well, okay? So what they're going to do is they're going to kind of work in unison. I'm going to go back and forth between the two of them. I took him one first, but I'm being told he's trying to help this young boy. Do you understand it? Okay. And do you recognize the month of September with this young boy? Same one. Same one. I'm going to have him communicate with her because they were friends through school, and then I'm going to come right back down to you. Yep. That's why I was getting the double, because your dad's stepping in with him, but there's a message to you and then there's a message to her. Same boy. Same boy. Okay? September 8th. Do either one of you recognize that? Wait a minute. Is it an 8 or a 5? I can see the circle. Alright, I'm seeing the circle. Alright, I'm going to leave that until I can make it out because I want him to step further in. Hi?
Sorry, we're super late.
It's okay. There's some seats over here. It's okay. Okay. Alright, he's saying to me he's been gone a few months. He's asking me to call him Chris. He's saying to me he took his own life, that he did it on purpose, that it was over a girl, and I know it's hanging. Do you understand it? Okay. I just can't make out if it's an 8 or 5, but I know it's one or the other, and he's giving me the actual date, so I'm going to leave that for a minute. It's very strong, that date. September, though. I knew her and I talked to her, but we weren't close, but I'm hoping she can tell my friends that I'm okay. Do you understand it? Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go down here and then I'm going to come back to your dad. Alright, here's his message to you, because you know him too. This is interesting. This is a new one for me. 2 different people have no clue who each other are, but the same person's actually coming through for the 2 of them. Same exact boy, because I'm being told local to the area. Alright, he's starting to walk. Huh? September 5th. Remember how I said I can't see if it's an 8 or a 5? And I could feel the circle, and I started to feel the curvature, and I'm like, wait a minute, I think it's a 5, and that's why I had to stop myself. Perfect, good. And it's okay, because he's saying to me I would have told you. So he's stepping over here. Thank you for doing your best and trying. That's all I can ask you to do, because I can't control what happens past that. But I appreciate what you did. And he's saying that he's giving you love for it. Do you understand it? Do you understand? Okay. Okay. He's just giving you the thanks for it. That's all it's about. Because that's all you can do. Okay? I'm going to see if he wants to say anything else to her. I'm being told I just have him for like 2 minutes, and then he's going to be gone. All he's saying to me is that I couldn't come today and say hello to her because I know she knows my friends, so they can hear from me without thanking her. So it went to her first, and then he had to give thanks before he stepped out. Do you understand? Perfect. As long as you understand that and what it's about, that's all that matters. Okay, good. Okay. We're coming back here. Is this your first time, honey? Okay. I keep getting over here. First time, first time. Do you understand that? Okay. It's going to be interesting. There's like a whole line forming for you guys. But I want to finish with this father energy because he's saying to me she came to talk to him. I keep getting there's a new grandbaby coming. Excited? Okay. You're just weeks away, honey? Because I keep getting within the next few weeks, they'll be holding. Do you understand it? That usually means 3 weeks or less to me when they say that because they're not going into the month. Do you understand? Okay, so your due date is in about a week? Interesting, interesting. Now if they tell me any secrets to that, I can't give it because it's God's plan, okay? But they make me feel like you guys are going to be holding it really soon. Excited, making plans. I just keep getting, she's excited, but she feels overloaded. Do you understand it? Okay. Because he's saying to me, just tell her to calm down a little bit. It'll be okay. Do you understand? Do you have a connection with him as well? Okay, I'm just asking. Because he's still seeing the connection through her and the connection through her and still sees what's going on with you. Do you understand it? Okay. So he's stepping in to talk to her, but he's saying to me, tell her I see her anxiousness over this. Tell her it's going to be okay. Good. Okay, wonderful. All right, I'm coming back to him. Okay. Does anybody recognize the, there's a gentleman standing over here. I'm going to come back to your dad in a minute, but they're starting to line other people up. And I have a woman named Wanda. I have a gentleman right here who's saying to me that he went really quick of a heart attack, and I feel like he belongs to somebody down there. Does anybody understand it? Gentleman went really quick of a heart attack. All right, I'm just going to leave it because I'm being told it's down here somewhere in this area, okay? I figure what could be here too. And there's a Joseph for you. That's a brother energy past in spirit. Okay, yeah, I'm just asking because I keep getting your second Joseph's going to come in, but I kept getting brother energy, meaning the brother was for them before. Do you understand it? Do you recognize him? Okay, I'm going to leave him for a minute because I remember how before the brother energy stepped in here and then my guide said there's two Josephs, but I need to come back to him. So I'm going to leave him for a minute. Is he a friend? Okay. Because I'm being told there's a friend energy stepping in with him and it goes to you. So I'm going to leave it for a minute because that can be a friend you lost or someone trying to give a message to one of your friends, okay? Yeah, 3 people are stepping in for you guys, but I'm going to come back. For whatever reason, they're pulling me Joseph to you first. Wanda goes over here. There's a gentleman that passed of a heart attack here. There's a gentleman that passed of a heart attack here. Then there's a father energy here, and then Chris is stepping out. Everyone's trying to talk to me at once, so I'm telling them one at a time. But that second Joseph that came in where I was feeling the brother Joseph before, he's still at that table. And there's a friend energy stepping in with him, so I'm going to leave that until I come back to you guys. Okay, good. Okay, so he passed when you were 5, honey, because that's what he's saying to me. Wonderful, wonderful. He keeps saying to me, tell her she's doing a great job with all the nursing stuff. Do you understand it? So you're actually following through with stuff with nursing just before college, correct? Because that's what he's saying to me. Tell her I've been watching her and her studies. Tell her I see what's going on with all the nursing stuff that she's doing. Tell her how proud I am of her with it. Tell her that she's on the right path. And tell her I see in her that she knows she is. Do you understand it? So this is something that you're going to continue to do? Wonderful. Good. That's what he's saying. I'm still connected to him, but there's a really strong gentleman over here, and I get really, really, really strong cigar smoke, and I keep hearing a Johnny Cash song, but I can't make out what it is. I'm going to leave that for a minute. Does anybody recognize that? I'm going to leave it, because it's definitely an older generation. Sometimes what'll happen is everyone starts to step in with their loved ones. I'll connect to the older generations first, and then they'll pull everybody else through. So I'm going to leave him for a minute until I recognize who he is. Do you remember him, but not very much? Okay. But you have pictures and stuff that you look at? Okay, because he's making me feel like I'm watching a fan of pictures out in front of me. And he's saying to me, she remembers me, but not like I would like her to. Do you understand it? Okay. There's times you talk to him. You ask him for help, honey. Do you understand that? Do you privately talk to him and not tell anybody? Okay. Because he just said to me, sometimes she talks to me in private and she asks me for help. And she asked me just to be with her. Let her know that I hear her and I'm trying to answer those things. Do you understand? Yeah, okay. He's making me feel nothing but love for you. All he keeps saying to me is that I know she'll never understand why I had to leave. I know it's hard for her because she barely had any time with me. But I need her to trust in me that I'm there. What's with the thought about getting a second tattoo? You just got it. Okay, did you get a second one? That's it. Because I'm like, all of a sudden I feel like I'm going into the tattoo chair, and it keeps making me feel like the thought process is there and I want to sit in the tattoo chair. Do you understand it? And I feel like, and it keeps saying, number 2 tattoo. Do you understand it? Perfect. Good. So you just got a second tattoo? Okay. But the first one was in honor of him. Do you understand it? And then you just got a second one. Do you understand? Okay. Yeah. That's what it is. Because he's validating that this is what I feel like I need to say to you. You gave her permission for the first one? Okay. Her coming to you about the second one, did it catch you off guard? Because he keeps saying to me, she's not the only one that was caught off guard. I was even caught off guard, and I watch over her. Do you understand it? And then he's talking about the second tattoo. Do you understand? So you just got it? That's it. That's why he's giving validation about it. Okay, so it's him giving the validation about the first tattoo, and then he's validating that she just got a new one, because he kept saying, talk about the second tattoo, and he's making me feel like I'm sitting in the tattoo chair, and I'm going, all right, what are we doing? He's like, there's 2. And I'm like, okay. Tell her I appreciate that she gave and got the one in honor of me. But tell her that I saw the second one, but I don't want her to get too carried away with them. Do you understand it? Okay, because that's what, listen, father energy, so it's his way of saying, like, okay, she did this first one in honor of me. I just recently saw that she did the second, but don't let her get carried away. Do you understand? Okay. Were you planning on stopping with that one for a while? Yeah. Okay, because he keeps saying to me, and he makes me feel like he's flashing the stop sign in front of my face, and he keeps saying to me, tell her she can stop for a while. Do you understand it? All right, perfect. Sometimes they are so funny, especially the older generations. They really crack me up. So he's saying to me, this is what he keeps saying to me, because he's standing right here, and I'm just listening to what he's saying. I know it's hard for her because she didn't get to spend the time with me that she wished she could have. And she feels like there's a lot of years that she missed out on being with me. But she needs to know that I'm here. And I see when she asks for me, I always do my best to protect her and watch her and guide her. And I needed to validate about that second tattoo because it was just done, and he's making me feel like he was with you when it happened, because I felt like I wanted to sit in the tattoo chair, and he keeps saying yes, I was with her. Do you understand it? And what's the one on your back? Huh? Okay, because he makes me feel like one's right here. Do you understand it? Perfect, good. So he's making me feel the first one, but you just got the second one. Is it still healing? Because he's like, it's still healing, it's recent. Do you understand? That's how I know it's like really recent, not like in a couple months, really recent. Okay, good. He's showing me a butterfly over your head. Do you understand that? Okay. What's with the butterfly? Because he's saying to me it's his sign to you as well. But I also feel like that is a special connection between the 2 of you. Do you understand it? Okay. Do you understand why he's talking about that? Okay, good. It's like a little blue butterfly, and he just has it fluttering over your head, and he keeps saying, talk about the butterfly, talk about the butterfly. Tell her she's doing a wonderful